Hi guys, and right now we will continue on the different examples from question 1 to 4 on your practice paper. Alright, so let's go through a few examples so that you will be more familiar with the concept of direct proportionality. Let's take a look at question 1. If P is directly proportional to Q, and if P equals to 4 when Q is equals to 2, let's try to find a relation between P and Q. Alright, so same thing, you start off with the statement P is directly proportional to Q, and therefore you conclude P equals to K times Q, where K is a non-zero constant. Therefore, when I divide both sides by Q, I get K equals to P over Q. Remember, we always find the value of K first when in any relationship. Okay, so when Q equals to 2, P equals to 4, so substituting in, I get K equals to 2. So therefore, the relation is P equals to 2Q. That's all. Alright, let's move on to example 2. Okay, given that P is directly proportional to root of 2Q plus 1 and P equals to 63 when Q equals to 24. Find P when Q is 12 and find Q when P is 27. Alright, so same thing, you start off with P directly proportional to root of 2Q plus 1. Okay, therefore P equals to K times 2Q plus 1, where K is a non-zero constant, or K represents the rate of change or the constant of proportionality. So similarly, to find the value of K first, we substitute P equals to 63 and Q equals to 24 into the equation. You would find that K is equals to 9. So therefore, P equals to 9 square root of 2Q plus 1. And given this relationship, now I can find the value of P when Q is 12. So when Q is 12, all I have to do is to substitute this inside here. Okay, and then you get 9 times square root of 25, which will give me P equals to 45. So therefore, when Q is 12, P is 45. Let's go to part B. Find the value of Q when P is 27. So when P is 27, I have 27 equals to 9 times square root of 2Q plus 1. Divide both sides by 9, I get 3 equals to square root of 2Q plus 1. To remove the square root, I square both sides, so I get 3 square equals to 2Q plus 1. So 2Q equals to 3 square minus 1, which gives me 8Q equals to 4. Okay, example 3. Given that y varies directly as the square of x and that y equals to 16 when x equals to 2, calculate the value of y when x is equals to 5. So start off with the same relationship. We know y varies directly as y varies directly as the square of x, which means that y is directly proportional to the square of x, or x squared. Varies directly is the same meaning as directly proportional. Okay, so I have y alpha x squared. Alpha is just a sign that shows me that this varies. So I have y equals to kx squared, where k is a non-zero constant. Okay, so same thing, find the value of k first by substituting the values of y and x that correspond to one another. So when y is equals to 16, x is equals to 2, substitute that in, and I should be able to find the value of k. So therefore, I have y equals to 4x squared. So can I calculate the value of y when x is 5? Yes, all I have to do is to substitute x equals to 5 into the equation to get y equals to 4 times 5 squared, which is 100. Okay, and in the last example, within a certain period of its life, the length L of an earthworm varies directly as the square root of n, the number of hours after its birth. Alright, so let's take a look at how the equation will look about. Okay, so L varies directly with the square root of n. So I have L equals to K times square root of n, where K is a non-zero constant once again. So let's take a look at part A. If a worm is 2.5 centimeters long after 1 hour, how long will it be after 4 hours? So these are the two corresponding values I know. So when L is 2.5, n is 1, substitute that in. Okay, I will get k equals to 2.5. Therefore, I have L equals to 2.5 times root n. So when n is equals to 4, let's see what happens. Substitute that in. So I have L equals to 2.5 times square root of 4, which will give me L equals to 5. So therefore, it will be 5 centimeters after 4 hours. And in part B, how long will it take to grow to a length of 25 centimeters? Think about it. What number do you have to substitute? Okay, we substitute L equals to 25 into this equation. So I have 25 equals to 2.5 times square root of n. Square root of n is 25 over 2.5. We make n the subject. Square root of n is 10, and therefore n is 100 because I square both sides. So it will take 100 hours. Alright, so based on these four examples, I hope that this has given you an idea of how direct proportion can possibly work. Please take some time to digest this, and afterwards, please complete the practice questions and assignment 1. Alright, thank you.